Hello, my name is John Shear. I'm the choir director here at North, and I want to say welcome to the start of a new school year. I apologize for not being here for the curriculum night, as my son is getting married on Friday. We have a rehearsal dinner tonight, so I hope you can understand that. But I want to share with you some of the things that I would share with you if I were here about the start of a new school year. Give you a little background information about myself, and then we'll talk about the classes a little bit. I'm married, been married for 31 years. We have 5 children. All of them have come through the Rockford schools. My youngest one is a senior this year at the high school. I have a bachelor's degree from Central Michigan University, a master's degree from Michigan State University. Go Green. And I've been teaching, this is my 39th year teaching, my 26th year in Rockford. I've taught in Mount Morris, Michigan. I've taught in Hillsdale, Michigan. I was the middle school principal up in Cedar Springs before coming to Rockford 25, now 26 years ago almost. Give you some information about the courses. Your child is enrolled in choir at the middle school. We have 8th grade girls choir with 28 girls, a 7th grade girls choir with 32 girls, a 7th and 8th grade guys choir with 30 guys, and then we have 2 hours of 6th grade choir with about 42, 45 students in each one of those. Now the 6th grade choirs are mixed gender, boys and girls together, with the 7th and 8th grade guys are separate from the girls. We do that for pedagogical reasons. Eliminates the flirt factor, and we can look at the changing voices for the boys. You should have received, and most of you have already returned the homework assignment from the first day handout. It looks like this was a green packet, and that kind of really describes what you need to know about choir, course expectations, what material you need, talks about performances and the fundraisers that we do during the year. And most of that information is in that packet. We talk about grading. 20% of your child's grade will be based on written tests, whether they're homework assignments or actual unit tests. 30% of your child's grade is based on daily performance, what they do in class every day. And the other 50% is just them singing. So really 80% of their grade is based on them coming to class every day, participating, and doing what they're asked to do. We have several performances throughout the year. Our first big performance is in December. It's December the 11th. It's a Christmas concert. 2 separate concerts there, one for the 6th graders and one for the 7th and the 8th graders. In the spring, in March, we have festival. We go to West Ottawa, and the 7th and 8th graders go to that, perform there for a friendly competition. And then our 6th graders perform at the Rockford Expo on a Saturday morning. And then our 7th and 8th graders sing in the Arts Night at North, an annual event where we feature all the students that are involved in art, which is just about everybody at North. And then the spring concert, the 6th graders have their own separate concert in April, and the 7th and 8th graders have their concert in the end of May. Concert attire, mostly black and white, professional looking attire, white shirt, black pants for the 6th graders. In the spring we'll have red, white, blue tie-dye shirts and jeans and tennis shoes. 7th and 8th grade girls for festival and Christmas, white shirt, black pants and socks and shoes with a solid colored scarf. Guys, black shirt, pants, and we'll provide a necktie with appropriate Ram logos on that for the guys. You also should have seen from your kids a blue book that looks like this. They have it in their locker or in their folder. This is the NRMS Essential Elements of Music. All of the test answers are on that, and we broke it down by units where they can study those. Every couple weeks we'll have a unit test, and that information is presented there. We teach it in class, we cover it in class, and then of course the unit test. Unit tests support and reinforce what we test on the pre-test and the post-test, the formative assessments that take place at the end of the first and second trimesters. A lot of this information that I'm giving you now, or you've had in that green book, is available as well on Schoology. Just go to your choir Schoology page, your student Schoology page, and it's there. We've got information about our syllabus. If there's any updates that we have to give to you, I'll post those there. I'll send out emails via Schoology as well. And study sheets are available. So if your child gets home, they got a test the next day, but they forgot the blue book at school, that will be available on the Schoology page as well. We do have a couple of fundraisers coming this fall. Actually 3. We have 2 that are an annual events for us. One is the Century Resources Sale. The other is the entertainment books. And then the third one is box tops. So if you're used to sending your kids to school with box tops to help with fundraising there, we'll continue to do that. We'll take those and we'll thank you for them. The Century Resources Sale, for every item that a student sells on that, we set aside $2 per item to be used for future choir trips. In the 8th grade, all the 8th grade music students, band, choir, and orchestra, we take them to Chicago for a day, do a little sightseeing, do a little shopping, but we also get to see Blue Man Group, and that cost of that trip is around $150, $160, and we use that money from the fundraisers, the Century Resources fundraisers, to help defray some of that cost for the students. We've had some students go to Chicago for absolutely free, so that's a good thing. Another thing you want to think about, another performance that's going to cost a little bit of money for our 7th and 8th graders, School of Rock is coming to Grand Rapids. It's going to be at DeVos Hall, and we've got some tickets reserved for us for the January 9th performance. 7th and 8th graders, that's an optional performance. If they would like to go, it costs, I think, $45 a person. We'll provide transportation from North to the show at DeVos and then back to North. We need your help, parents, a couple different times during the year is in chaperoning. In March, we have our choir festival. 7th and 8th graders go to festival and compete there. We need 3 or 4 chaperones per group to go with that. You ride the bus to the festival, listen to the kids perform, and then ride it home. The festivals are at West Ottawa Performing Arts Center in Holland, and that takes place the first week of March. 8th grade parents, if we go to Chicago, if you're interested in joining us there, about $150, $160, and you can go for that. We need a lot of chaperones there. We'd like to have 1 chaperone for every 4 or 5 students if we could. Want to encourage you and reinforce the idea with you that we are here to build relationships, positive relationships with you and with your students. We want this to be a safe place for them to come. We want them to feel welcome. Not that we try to supplant the parents and the family, but we want, in the music department, we want you to feel like you're part of the family, and that that's a place where kids can go and be supported, be encouraged, and obviously feel safe and successful. You'll also hear teachers talking about the growth mindset. That's a target area for our school this year, and it's something we've been doing in the music department for forever. It's helping students understand that they go from where they are to where they need to be, that it's a gradual process. We provide that process for them and help them along the way so that it's the growing. It's not that you're already there, it's where you are. We're going to grow and continue to improve, and we'll be stressing that and working on that as well throughout the year. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can email me at school. My email address is jshear, S-H-E-A-R, at rockfordschools.org. Or you can contact me by phone. The school number 863-6301, extension 1761. Or you can send me an email through Schoology, however you want to do that, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, usually that same day or at the very latest the next day. My prep period is during 3rd hour. Sometimes that's, depending on the schedule, not 9:40 to 10:20, sometime around that area. I'm available as well. Looking forward to a great year with your kids and building on the successes that we've had. If you have any additional questions that you can't find answered in the handbooks or in the Schoology pages, feel free to call me or text me or email me. Love to hear from you. Look forward to seeing you at the concerts, and thanks again for having your child to take music. There's a lot of great electives that are out there, and we know that there's some really cool things, and we're very thankful for your child choosing music, and we want to make it their best year ever. Thanks. Look forward to seeing you soon.